Good morning, good evening, friends. This is your friendly answer at the 13th edition of for my Russian colleagues. Yes, unfortunately my chin has been frozen this morning by a few icicles, just because it's a little bit cold. It's 0 here, but hey, that's what happens when you live in a climate where it's not that cold, but I suppose it is for us. So how are you? It is a funky Monday, and of course with funky Monday comes what is there good about Monday? Now I'm trying to work it out what there is good about Monday. Not a lot, apart from it's the beginning of the week and beginning of the funk, that's all. So it is snowing here in sunny, well, it's not so sunny, is it, because it's snowy in Essex. I've just left the secret funky bunker park arc, and I can't even say it, park arc, that's what I mean, Frozen Joel. And well, it's incredible. So all I can say to you is, people, is make sure you wrap up warm wherever you are. If you're in the UK, then I suppose well, it is a little bit on the snowy side, but if you're elsewhere in the world, I hope you're nice and warm. Right, so this week I'm going to get it on, and then you won't see me right till Thursday. No, Wednesday, that's it, so I can get that right. So this week is an epic one for me. You can understand that, because my show is going to be broadcast on New Funk Radio at the same time. So a bit of an epic one. I'm hoping to do some testing this week. I've just got to clear it with the guys that I can do a simulcast just to do a test, but I'm optimistic that it will be fantastic. Now this week, what is it all about? Dubsy will be doing his awesome drive time show like he does. He will be getting us all in the mood like he usually does, cheering us up from our horrible days at work, and basically bringing a smile to our face in Dubsy fashion. And basically he will be doing that from 6 till 8 o'clock on Wednesday. Then from 8 till 10 it will be me, Marky P, with Hip Hopping Non-Stopping returns. Hip Hopping Non-Stopping returns, and in this time it is in the style of Beat Street versus breaking or break dance. Now I've added a few more snippets and stuff in there. If you remember going back, in fact I looked at it, was 18 months, about 2 years ago I actually did the show. It's 30 years now that those films, from 30 years ago that those films were released. So this is a fantastic anniversary show, if you like, of that. Hip Hopping Non-Stopping brings you breaking versus Beat Street, and basically what you'll see is, or what you'll hear will be snippets from the actual films itself, including the official trailer audio track. I've managed to find the official trailers for both of the shows. One, of course, Ice-T had a very big involvement in those. I mean, that's talked about like going back in the day, so you'll hear that too. And also, not forgetting as well, Beat Street, you'll hear the official Beat Street one too. What else? Yeah, and then of course some of the tracks that are actually in there are slightly remixed and different versions that you would have heard maybe before. There's some tracks that I didn't play in the original shows, and the fact is that it is mixed up. Is an interesting one. The other thing to mention as well is, of course, that after me is Stacey B's Sizzling Bangers. You cannot do without your Wednesday. So hump day. So hump 1 is Dubsy doing his drive time show. Hump 2 is me hip hopping, hump hopping. Yeah, hump hopping non-stopping, with my Beat Street versus breakdance. And then Stacey B's does his stuff, getting his Sizzling Bangers and slow jams out there. Slam, bam, wham, thank you, ma'am. What else is there? Yes, Thursday, of course, sees the return of JJ the Nutter, JJ the DJ. Yes, the ye old thespian himself will be in his festive thong, although he has told us that the diamond incrustations have been removed. Well, that's what he said. He said, "Oh, what light from yonder thespian pants breaks? 'Tis my spangly bits. I fell from a good-looking tree." And exactly what he said. What else is there? Yes, and then of course, Martin Shaw with the Soul Sessions. Yep, indeed, Martin Shaw with the Soul Sessions, making sure that you get your dose of the Dr. Funk stuff. And then Scott Saville, oi oi, Saville, will be in the place to be, doing his thing. 1/3 of the Smooth Grooves crew, always an honour to have one half of Flip and Scott. Scotty will be in the house, doing his stuff. The funky, chunky soul boy will be doing his thing between 10 and midnight. Don't miss that show. If not, ask him, do a rewind, Scotty, because I tell you what, it is an awesome show, and he mixes it up too, which is fantastic. On Friday, of course, well, Stacey B possibly will be back, but it'll probably be Dubsy doing his Regalicious stuff, because Dubsy does that. He does some fantastic Regalicious vibes between 6 and 8. Stacey B will be doing his Soulicious. Yes, Soulicious returns, and will be kickstarting your Friday. And then of course we will be live and direct from the Water Lounge with DJ Connie. Yes, if you missed that show last week, it was absolutely awesome. Now, bearing in mind it's a live venue, we're playing all sorts of mixed up stuff, and basically stuff that is relevant, current, and getting the audience and getting the punters dancing. So that's this week so far. What I'll do is later on in the week I will do the Saturday and Sunday bits, but don't forget this week it is jam-packed, and again another first Funk Odyssey, Hip Hop in Non-Stop in Paradise Sessions goes global through Soul City Grooves and New Funk Radio. Be there to experience it, people. It will be epic.